Hello, and welcome back to our channel, Mexico Travel Wisdom. Today's video is going to be about the Mayan train, which is located in the Yucatan Peninsula, obviously in Mexico. We have several different photos, clips that'll keep flashing and showing you as I briefly explain what this is and what this is all about. This project started back in 2017, and it became an actual physical project by the federal government of Mexico in 2018. It was projected to finish in December of 2023. However, there's been a lot of problems from the COVID. There's a lot of problems with the material shortage, the supply shortage, and also problems from protesters. This whole area has the jaguar, an endangered species who lives here, who does not really hunt man. Occasionally pets, cats, and dogs are attacked. But this whole Yucatan Peninsula is jungle, and this is their home. So they're getting a lot of protests there. Also, as you'll see in the video, many photos, they're just going in and with heavy equipment knocking down this jungle, and they're coming across archaeological Mayan ruins, some of which they're finding a lot of ancient artifacts, and on a couple occasions they've found tombs, which are the tombs of a Mayan ruin, which would have been a little city, as we call it in English. However, they're pressing on with the project, and there's good and then there's bad. It will bring 19 different stations throughout the Yucatan, which will help a lot of the locals, and it'll also make it a lot easier for tourists to get around. You wouldn't be stuck in one hotel. You could experience the whole Yucatan Peninsula and just book a hotel or an Airbnb and just travel throughout. To try to give you a little better idea, let me pull up a map here for you, just so you can get a sense of direction on where the train is going to and from, and what options you may have as a tourist or a local. Here's an old map that I have to try to help show you more about the Mayan train. Because we are located in the city of Cancun, which is right here, this is what they call the Mayan Peninsula, or the Yucatan Peninsula. This is the state of Quintana Roo. In the middle is the state of Yucatan, and off to my left is the state of Campeche. The train is going from real close to the Cancun airport. It will go down towards Playa del Carmen. It'll continue to go towards Tulum, further south to Bacalar. Bacalar would really also be considered just north of the capital, which is the border of Mexico and the country of Belize. Some of the other stops, the train will cut across to, forgive me if I'm saying this wrong, Ismal, which they also call, or you may see, Escarcega. And the train will then cut up north, which come to a city very close to Merida. It'll be just outside of Merida. Coming across, again, here is Chichen Itza, the tomb, by the city of Valladolid, and back. As I stated earlier in the video about the stops and everything, hopefully this will help guide you if you do want to come here as a tourist. Maybe get a hotel or an Airbnb, travel to the next destination, and you can really move around because there are so many vast different cultures between Mexican culture, the Mayan culture, and it's just a phenomenal place to visit, experience, and learn. I hope this helped you. I love technology, but sometimes the old-fashioned map helps. A little bit more about the train. There'll be 3 different levels. General passengers. There's a second class, which is nicer seats that will be available. And then the first class, which would be nicer seats, a little bit more private, and the option for food and beverages. I think once they're done, I'm going to personally take the train around and stop in each one of the 19 stations, get out and explore these Mayan cities, the culture, get back on the train, and then continue my journey. I'm going to guess it's going to take me about 3 weeks. I don't know that I would stay at all stations, depending on what they have to offer. I hope that this information helps you as a tourist or a foreigner as you're coming here, because it'll give you options. As I said earlier, you don't have to book one hotel and get stuck in these super resorts with the 1 mile long driveway that doesn't let you out unless you take one of their taxis, which is a union taxi, which is very expensive. You'll be able to explore this area and travel throughout. If you have any further comments or questions about this train or any of our other videos, or questions that we haven't made a video about, please send us some comments. It helps us find something to explore, study, investigate, and help pass it along to our viewers and our subscribers. So any suggestions is truly appreciated. Basically, the photo you see up above are the workers, and you can see where they cut through the jungle. This kind of supports what I said earlier about all this virgin land that is just at the mercy of progress. It's bittersweet for me, but we need progress. But it is disheartening what's happening to our environment and the puma and all the other nature that lives there. This is some of the other highways and rail systems that they put in that runs along the main interstate throughout the Yucatan Peninsula. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please, as you hear everybody say, please hit the like button. If you'll help us by subscribing, that will truly help us. Again, you have to download YouTube, and then once in YouTube, download Mexico Travel Wisdom and subscribe. We thank you for your support, and here's the Mayan train.